Power 105.1, home of the Breakfast Club. Angie Martinez and hip hop and R&B. It's your main man, EmEz, with another installment of the Sunday Sit Down. And this afternoon, sitting across from me is the very talented Miss Tiffany Mann, who took a lot of time out of her day to come and sit down with us. Thank you. You're currently in, what is it called?
I'm in a musical off-Broadway called Invisible Thread that's playing at Second Stage. Yes, sir.
Till December 27th?
Till December 27th, yeah.
How's that been going?
It's been going great. It has challenged me in all the best ways, and I've been stretched as an actor, and the music and the show is incredible. It's an exciting experience.
I mean, for you to say you're stretched as an actor,
yeah,
you've been doing stuff.
Yeah.
This is your first thing.
No, not at all. I've been doing, especially like musical theater and opera, I've been doing it for over 10 years now. And since I was a kid, studied classically and all that kind of stuff. So this
you
is
can
not
sing
new
a little bit.
I mean, that's what's paying the bills.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you come from a real rich background. Mom had a big gospel hit.
Yeah. Take Me to the King, #1, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was good. It's good. My parents are David and Tamela Mann.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know, that's Mr. Brown's daughter, fam.
You can't tell? Well, I guess they can't see my face, but...
There you go. So, talk about that, growing up with your father as a comedian and stuff like that.
So I feel like the character Mr. Brown, it is a character, but it has a lot of real elements of my dad's personality because he is crazy.
Don't do that.
He is.
Don't do that. He's not that crazy.
He really is. Like, people don't really realize, like, He's silly like that for real, and our family has a lot of laughter. Mm-hmm. As you can tell, we like food and we like laughter. Like, that's what we are about a lot, and it's a unique experience that I'm grateful for because with all that kind of joy and that energy, it just makes life a little bit easier. We got somebody making you laugh all the time.
Okay, so now you're from Texas.
Yes, I am.
Do you reside in New York now?
Yeah, I do.
What's the big difference between Texas and New York? And I know they say in Texas everything is bigger in Texas.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
So
Texas
what's the difference between?
It's awesome. It's cold.
Besides the cold.
For real cold. Like in Texas, it's like play cold, and like you put on a little jacket, and like it's cold. But here it's cold for real. But the pace, the hustle, the quickness, in New York is real. Mm. And you got to get your hustle on. You ain't gonna be able to pay your rent. It's as simple as that.
How long you been up here?
I've been up here 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You getting used to it? You comfortable yet? Or?
I'm good. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you dating?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, see, listen. Whoever he is, you doing your good job, sir. I said she dating. She said, yeah. Whenever they hit you with the he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
He's a good guy. He's a really, really great guy.
Does Dad approve?
Dad approves.
Okay,
Dad
so
approves.
you in, fam. You in. Don't worry about it no more.
He's good. Yeah, Dad approves.
So now,
because Daddy will let you know if you don't approve.
Absolutely.
Off the bat.
He's supposed to.
Yeah.
Now, with your mom having the big gospel hit, have you ever had inspiration to work with her?
I've sang background for her on quite a few occasions because I've been really busy doing my own thing and I'm out of town. But when I'm there, it is amazing to sit and watch her. And I'm like, what is in your throat? What did God put in your throat to make you sound like that? Like, y'all heard her sing. She's fantastic. And people would think I'm biased just because I'm her daughter, but like, she can sing. Yeah. Like, and you sit there in awe and you forget, like, that's my mom. I'm like, that woman can really go.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And that's a true testament to the anointing that she has on her voice. Mm. And you ask her, she'll tell you all about that.
That's dope. So, you were on BET for a little bit. You were a reality star.
Something like it.
How'd you like that?
It was an interesting experience.
Talk to me about it. Come on, don't hold back now. Talk to me.
Well, the thing is, with that type of TV, reality TV, they, you going and they shooting you, and it's fun. It has its perks. We got to do a lot of really interesting things, and then, some of the things that they ask of you, you're like, do I really have to do that? Do I really have to? But it was fun because I got to be around my family, which I don't get to do very often because my schedule gets hectic and their schedule gets hectic. Mm-hmm. But that was a time we got to really come together, and that was fun.
Now, do you find yourself spending time on the Meet the Brown set? Or did you?
I did spend a couple weeks there a long time ago. They've since, stopped shooting new episodes. They're in syndication now. But being on set and seeing all the inner workings and the editing room and the cameras and how the rehearsals all come together is really cool to see.
So what's the difference between that setting, the sitcom setting, and the reality TV setting? Like, what's the difference? How big is that difference?
It is a huge difference because you have a through storyline for a scripted television show. They have a storyline. They have all of your words written out for you, and there's some wiggle room, that my dad did take advantage of for improv.
Okay.
But for this, it is completely like you just live in, they turn the cameras on and you live in, and then they have, right, and then they have some things, to make it good television. They have some things that they want you to emphasize within your real life. But the biggest difference is just kind of people, the guidance, the different types of guidance that you get from the person in charge.
Okay, next question. You've played a lot of roles. You've been on Broadway, the opera, and everything else like that. What is your most challenging role?
I played Celie in The Color Purple, not on Broadway, because that child is doing a fantastic job. Wait till you hear her. I played Celie in The Color Purple at a theater in Oklahoma City.
I could see the hair. Okay, I get it.
That ain't got nothing to do with that. You just made that up.
I get it. Go ahead.
You made that up. No, but that role taught me so much about myself and about love and perseverance and endurance, and just how there's a line in the show, I don't need you to love me and I don't need you to love. And she lists all the things she has, and just to be grateful for the things in your life that you do have. And that was one of my favorite roles and the most challenging role because it required you to dig deep and really be honest and vulnerable.
That's dope. Now, so explain to me why it was so challenging. You said you dig deep, but why? Like, how were you so disconnected from Celie herself? You as a person.
Well, it was the thing that was the hardest is the similarities. Because some of the things sometimes you can disconnect yourself from a character, but she wouldn't let you disconnect yourself from her. She kind of made you one and the same, and you had to connect. You had to show your audience the wounds and the bad parts of yourself in order to really play that role authentically. And it's a doozy.
Deep.
It was good.
Nice. It's the Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. Tiffany Mann is sitting across from me. So what's on the horizon for Miss Mann?
I'm on hold for a few big things I can't really discuss right now.
They always do this to me. But I can't stop.
Well, cause then you say it out loud and they chop you up. You won't get it. So the thing is, what I'm trying to do is make my mark in this city. I made a mark in other regions closer to home, but I'm making my mark from my name here in New York City, which is a grind in itself. But it takes time and it takes perseverance and takes hard work, and I'm doing that work right now.
Have you found it difficult because your father is so successful?
Not at all, because I've been adamant about making sure that I put in my own work, because a lot of people make assumptions that, my dad is who he is and, my mama Tam is who she is. So that means that's why I am who I am. And I've put in my own work. I go and pay for my own things. I go to jobs and grind and, try to make my own connections while still balancing, having those resources, after I've exhausted all my own resources, if I absolutely need them, they are there. They are a safety net for me when I'm like, oops, that didn't work out. Help me out.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiffany Mann in the building. It's the Sunday Sit Down with your main man, EmEz. How does an actress hone her skills? How do you practice?
You take classes and you learn, whether it's in a formal class setting or voice lessons or, whatever the case may be, or if you just sit on any subway stop and just people watch, that's the learning. That's what the good stuff is.
Explain that to me. How could you learn from people watching?
Because when you act a role, when you're doing a role, people don't understand that they have nuances just like regular people. And so you have to make them real with every detail. Like, I do my nose like this because I have allergies. Well, if you're playing in a role, little details like that make them real people. And so when you watch how people react to different world situations and things that you may not have even ever gone through or thought of, but you watch how other people react to it, you can pull from that kind of stuff and then drop it into a character and really make that character a real person. And that's what makes it not robotic. That's what makes it like a real, fluid, actual person.
That's hot. She's just dropping jewels for y'all. It's a Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. Tiffany Mann is in the building. So what do you do on your downtime?
I watch a lot of, Netflix.
Netflix and chilling, huh?
No, Dad, no. No, not Netflix and chill. No. I just what I try to do is in this industry, you're constantly running, you're constantly going, trying to figure out the next thing because you got to piece stuff together to pay your bills and this and that, and you have to take a second to relax and turn it all off and watch find you a TV series that you like and just chill. I also do a lot of writing and things like that just to kind of unload.
What type of writing?
I write songs. I write music.
Oh, so what do you like doing better, singing or acting?
Singing, definitely. But it goes hand in hand because if you're sitting there, with a blank face and you're singing, then and you're not pulling from nothing, nobody want to hear that.
Okay.
So it kind of goes hand in hand when you're doing what you do. You gotta act a little bit and pull the singing into it and all that kind of stuff. But I love to sing. Been singing. I came out the womb like
Now I'm gonna ask this question, cameraman, this way. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. You said you like TV series. What do you watch on TV?
What do I watch? Of course, I'm a Gladiator. I watch Scandal.
Okay, all right.
I asked my daddy for his HBO Go thing so I could watch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is dope.
I heard it is. Sometimes I watch random cartoons just for like completely unload and maybe.
I thought you were gonna hit me with the for research purposes, I watch cartoons.
I could lie and say that. I watch cartoons because I want to watch some cartoons. Because sometimes, you just want to go back to that Saturday morning with a bowl of cereal and watch some cartoons. That's what you want to do. Because you don't want to think about the fact that you just paid your $8 million rent because New York's rent is really high. We'll talk about that later.
I have a 7-month-old at home.
Whew.
And I love it. But the moment I could just sit with him and watch TV, I'm watching Paw Patrol and all of these certain TV shows, and I could care less about a worry in the world when I'm with him.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back to just the easy days. That's not life.
It's not.
Anymore. Tiffany Mann in the building. Give me your Instagram, your Twitter, how to get in contact with you.
Instagram and Twitter is the same. I am Tiffany Mann. IamTiffanyMann. Those are the best ways to keep up with what I'm doing, keep in contact with me. And that's it.
Now, this might be a little personal, but
oh dear.
The holidays is coming up. She said she's got the little boo. Is he coming to Thanksgiving with Pops and all them, and what's going on?
We're trying to see, because I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go home. I think I might.
Come on, not for the holidays. You can find a little time for the family.
No. It's just the way my schedule is. I don't know if I'll be able to go home. But if I do get to go home, he will be coming with me.
Or maybe you're going to his parents' house.
No, I want to go to my people.
Yeah, have you met his parents?
Yeah, I met his mom.
Oh, so this is serious.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen. When the engagement happens, when it does, I want to be there for the wedding.
When
I need
I call
an invite.
you, got to pick up because I got a lot of people to call when we got to get engaged because, we're going to have to get things moving.
I'm sitting on your side, though.
On my side.
Gotcha.
Well, we're not going to have sides. We're just going to be all open because we're going to be becoming one. That's how it works, right?
See, I love Southern. See, Southern women are so inviting. Everything's got to be one. See, up here, you're like, no, your mom's not sitting with my mom's.
No, we're not going to play that. We don't play all that. Well, he's from the Dominican Republic, and so.
Oh, damn, she messed up. She done messed up.
Yeah.
She messed up. You got your Dominican up?
Yeah, I got me.
Shout out to my Dominicans. Let me not do that. We just lost a sister, fam. Damn, shout out to my Dominicans.
No, but he's a good guy. He really, truly is.
So you eating some platanos?
Yeah,
and I roast some pollo, some mango. I know. She's in. Thank you for coming by.
No, Oh, no problem.
I enjoyed it. Tiffany Mann, thank you. It's the Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. Make sure you check out Miss Tiffany Mann. What's the name of the play you're in right now?
Invisible Thread at Second Stage Theater.
Go see that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by one more time.
Thank you.
It's the Sunday Sit Down.
Another example of how easy does it. Who y'all want?